Welcome to the Three Amigo Heads, the Deep Series. From left to right, you're going to find your chrome top head, which is going to have more of a curved, deeper feel than your flat head that's in your standard case of the four heads that comes with your mini model. This head is fantastic, direct to skin for a cooling sensation, or right to clothing for that smooth movement on any type of clothes due to that chrome top. Very, very easy to use, very smooth, very deep as well. You can apply a little bit more pressure and you're going to get a little bit further than you can with your flat head. From the middle, we've got our wedge head. This is one of the most sought after heads in all of our kits, from our pro models of the past to our current Advanced and Advanced Plus. There's literally no head like it that's out there, and we still stand above all of our competitors, still shipping the wedge head, which is the only head that you can truly strip into the fascia, into those deep layers to smooth that fascia out, to stretch and elongate it. These are the key components to getting muscles to let go and feel that mobility we once had. This is a sought after, needed head, the wedge head. On the right is our final needle nose of that Three Amigos Deep Series. The needle takes it to the next level from your included bullet head. As you notice, if you put them side by side, this is much longer and much thinner. It's going to go deeper and more accurately into those areas of the body, especially between the scaps, into those rhomboids, those deep layers. For those of you who don't have that great shoulder rotation where you can't pop that scap out like we show in some of our videos, this is going to get into there, into the next layers below it. It's perfect for going around the patella, into those fluid areas, anywhere around joints where all of that inflammation hides, where the tendon meets the bone. Perfect head. Three Amigos Deep Series. And finally, the Three Amigos Texture Shaping Series for the mini line. From left to right, we're going to start with what we call is our cupping or circular head. It really doesn't create a suction effect, but what it will do is when you're working in a circular motion around what you might call a knot or something holding, we sometimes call it a death gripping muscle, but when there's something that's really, really locked in, this can be the perfect head with that middle section kind of extruded a little bit. It creates kind of what your bullet or your needle nose will do. It will go through a layer of that muscle tissue, and then what you're going to get is the surprise is a pumping of air. With the higher levels in your 4-speed, if you have that mini aluminum at this time in 2022, it is a 4-speed. It may change in the future when you're listening to this video, but for our current models and past models, 4 speeds. So when you get to those higher speeds, you're going to feel more airflow coming through. So what's fantastic about it is you're going to get a heating effect from pumping the tissue from that internal blood flow, but then you're going to get a cooling effect to the skin. So it's kind of like a hot and cold treatment at the same time, but we advise our customers to use it in a circular motion, whether it's clockwise, counterclockwise, and then maybe opening that circle larger and coming back smaller, anywhere you've got something just locked in place. It works really well to skin because, again, it's flowing airflow out, creating a cooling effect, and it also works on clothing. So it can go both ways, much like our other heads that we're going to talk about now in our texture shaping series. Moving from left to right, our center head, one of our favorites now. It's taken the place of so many others. It is created for legs, so we call it our leg accessory head. It's perfect for the calves, quads, hamstrings, IT bands, sartorius, anywhere you want to get around those muscles that are getting locked up and creating a lot of pain, especially when it can affect the back. We love this head because of those little nodules. It moves very nicely on clothing, and it also works direct to skin. What we're finding is many of us are starting to use it on our arms as well and the rest of our body because our body's curved. So even though this is created for legs, you might find some other secrets in other areas to use it. Again, one of the most popular heads in this series. Moving to the right side, our final head is sort of our parabolic head. It's the opposite shape. It's got a little bit different nodules to it. It's more for moving left to right. So this is great for what we've used it, at least on our traps on the top near our shoulders, anywhere you've got those arch areas of the body and you want to sweep with your wrist from left to right or right to left. Another great way to move the tissue. Our goal with all tissue movement is to smooth and stretch it. That's the whole purpose of a percussion device. It's not just to hold it steady and don't move it. The whole purpose is to move it. That's why these work fantastic. That's why they're handheld and they're very durable to allow you to move with your wrist. The minis do that where it's a little more challenging with our full size. So with our mini models, All the 3 Amigo heads that we've just gone through are going to give you those capabilities of using your wrists a little bit more and circular motions and anything else, whether it's angles, side to side, front and back, whatever gives you the relief you desire. I hope this helps. Any other questions, reach out to us at fe808.com. And of course, our social media handle FE808 Vibroforce. Thanks for listening in.